Me and Blake built this on Hoonigan building battle with Michael Cox and Vince. Yeah, we kicked their ass.
Kevin, when you say she's ready, what do you mean? You ready for a race? Ready for a rematch?
Putting the cage back in or however.
That's great.
Need to do.
What the hell? Hey, your trunk's open, dog.
I know, it's because I got a big old rod back there.
Brandon the bassist asked again, why isn't there a passenger mirror? Is that for weight reduction?
This is the budget package build for jumping, smashing, crawling.
Hey everybody, it's your dude Black Hat here. We are at the place where all the cool toys are here in Ramona. Anyways, we're here for a very special episode on the Hammerhead. We've all seen it in the Build and Battle series on Hoonigan. Guys enjoyed the Explorer episode so much with Michael Cox that we thought it was a good idea to come and do a feature on the Hammerhead. So the boys are back here somewhere. I think I heard a hose running. Hey Kev!
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I just giving Hammerhead a bath.
Just giving her a little bath?
She's been a little neglected, sitting back here behind the house, so we're gonna clean her up a little bit, squirt her off.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. She's been sitting back here for a while, huh?
I mean, she loves it. She's just like, she's our backup vehicle, so you know, she's ready to go at all times. Squirt her off with the hose and send her.
Let's see if she fires up. How long? Hey, when was the last time this thing was started?
Like 1969. No, it was.
Been a couple months.
I think it might have been like Hammer Town. Honestly, I think that was the last time we ran it with King of the Hammers.
This year?
Earlier this year, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was
It's
almost 6 months ago.
Come on, baby.
All right. First try. It's a Jeep thing.
I'm pretty sure that's not a Jeep thing, but...
Oh, I don't think we have power steering.
All reliable.
Alright, so Kevin has brought the truck over here, the Hammerhead over here.
What's up?
Obvious question, your make model?
It is a 90, I think it's a 91. Can't remember, it's been a while. 91 Jeep Cherokee, 4-liter. Me and Blake built this on Hoonigan building battle with Michael Cox and Vince. Yeah, we kicked their ass. But, yeah.
You heard that straight from the source, Mike.
She's been a good
girl. Good rig.
We've only changed the motor one time. It's only been blown up once, so.
Okay.
I mean, so far, it's a pretty good track record.
Right on. Well, let's just start in the front, man. So you guys built this with the Hoonigans, with Michael Cox and Vince.
Yeah, it's pretty much all bolt-on kind of stuff.
Yeah.
With the exception of the roll cage, is all hand fabricated.
Okay.
But Rubicon long arm kit. Still got the Dana 30 axle with did the Barnes 4-wheel drive truss kit. This is actually the second axle. I smoked the first one at the Hoonigan burn yard. Oh, jumping off the freaking ramps. Don't mind all the oil leakage. So we took this out to King of the Hammers earlier this year. I was going up this like sandy wash hill.
Yeah.
And the freaking sheared the sector shaft off of the gearbox here.
Oh shoot.
So this is a you know, AutoZone.
that's new?
AutoZone. That's the factory replacement AutoZone right
Right on,
there.
okay.
You know? But yeah, that's why we never cleaned it. We just,
It has not been cleaned
Put a new
since.
box out there, and we went and kept driving.
Hey,
it,
she
so.
started right up though.
Yeah, it runs good.
So Rubicon Express long arm kit.
You know why she runs so good?
Why?
This is Darren Parsons' old Jeep engine.
Oh. You got the Parsons special,
Yeah,
huh?
it's the Parsons special.
Right on.
He got it broken in good for us. So.
Rubicon long arm express kit or Rubicon Express long arm kit. What size coils? What's the
This
lift
is
on this?
I think it's like their 4-inch coil or something.
Yeah,
I
4-inch
want to
coil or
say.
something?
We actually put a spacer on the top too because we were trying to get the right range of travel in the shocks.
Gotcha.
Right.
To make sure
And
that
to get a little bit more clearance for up travel with these big tires. You can see it already kind of self clearances. But
yeah, nice little self clearance spot there. Right on. Okay, cool. You got an anti-rock sway bar on the front, which is rad.
Yeah, that helps out a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
It's pretty simple. I mean, you see a lot of Jeeps with like a similar suspension setup, like linkage arms and stuff, but the ticket is the king shock in here is what really makes it work good. We have them dialed in pretty good.
I've
Custom valving in them, so
I've personally been in this truck with Kevin. King of the Hammers 2019.
Yeah.
And we went for like a night run, and like this thing like boogies, and like we were just like laughing the whole time because it's like brong brong, just working, dude, and just like
it's a different
slapping and bouncing around and stuff. It's
different kind of driving style.
Yeah, for sure.
The full long travel because you got to time things a little
yeah,
different.
yeah.
You can,
the short wheelbase
you can actually
and
get it to bounce over things. And,
Yeah.
You know, you can set up for stuff differently than where you have
Heck
long
yeah.
travel. It just flows through everything.
Right,
But
right.
It takes a little bit more like. You gotta be on your toes a little more on these.
Yeah, sometimes yes, and sometimes that's a little more fun. You know, you have a little bit. You know, you and your passenger are having a grand old time.
Yeah.
You know?
Doing 40 and this is just as much fun as doing like 80 in a fast.
Right. What about this? What about this grill here? So that was custom.
That was the custom Hoonigan special.
Did you guys hand cut that?
No, they had a plasma table over there.
Okay.
One of the guys over there, Kyle, he hooked us up. He
Made a little logo for you guys, and
yeah, took
That's
a little
cool.
time on the plasma. They cut it out for us.
heck yeah, I love it.
Same with the custom shark fin on the top.
On the
That
top,
was
yeah, quirky little things that make stuff cool.
Basically the bumper, and this whole chassis, front to rear, has frame stiffener plates welded onto the unibody.
Right.
And that was all from the same company. You can probably ask Blake when he gets here.
Right, that's kind of the things about the XJs. They're all it's a unibody construction.
Right.
So like even if you guys can see like the shock mount here, right, is just welded into the structural
Basically,
unibody
yeah.
of the.
It is connected through the top.
Okay,
It's supported, yeah, on the top too a little bit, but yeah, a lot of it still relies on the unibody.
Yeah, but you can see you can see the frame stiffeners here. A couple rigid lights on the front.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rigid.
How long did it take you guys to build this thing?
We
go over
built this
that?
thing from stock in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so 15 days, right?
Yeah.
Was the
It
time
was
frame?
like 15 days.
And then-
we
and then-
spent 2 full weeks, and then there was like a week of just going and doing the event and the testing and stuff too.
Oh,
Right,
right.
like the little competition you guys had.
Yeah, the actual build was
Winner,
pretty
chicken dinner.
fast-paced.
Winner,
No,
chicken
it
dinner.
was a super close race.
Yeah.
We got them on like the build quality category, and they beat us in the first round. Like we were like, oh, we're in trouble. And then the second round, the second race was like it all came down to that, and it was a super close run too. But I think the Jeep's got just a little more top end than the Explorer was what they're saying at least. So.
Oh, gotcha. That's what Mike.
According to
You know, the more we talk to this guy, and the more we talk to Michael, I think there's got to be a rematch, dude.
There has to be.
There has to be a rematch.
We've
so
talked to him about it. We tried to set it up, so hopefully it comes through.
Maybe it'll happen. Maybe
know
it'll be a
what?
Terra thing.
You know-
With this kit and your guys' custom shock setup, what's the front end pull as far as
Solid 10 inches.
solid 10 inches of well valved?
Literally, that's 10 inches like on the money because no bumps, no straps is pretty much.
So the shock is your bump and strap on.
It has a little kiss pad right here.
Oh yeah, a little kissy guy right there in the. And they do make kits to where you can put like a hydraulic bump stop in here, right? If you wanted to.
I've seen people do that. The problem with it, you can already see like on
Yeah,
the inside how much the coil moves around and it even just rubs this. Yeah. So to have another 4 inches hanging down would be kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how that would work. Probably just eat up the
Me either.
body of the bump over time.
But it works.
Yeah, these kind of floating coil springs like this, they
Yeah,
go all
they
over the
flop.
place.
They move front to back,
Especially
side to
the
side, and
panhard bar, how the axle shifts so far side to side.
Yeah.
And the coils move with it.
yeah, you almost have to do monthly coil adjustments.
They do that when they want. Really, I don't know. I can't keep track of it.
Okay, cool. Well, how about this tire and wheel package? We got some
Methods, of course.
Got
They're
some
a little-
methods?
these
Is this
are
some-
a little polish job, but
some just
yeah, there's
the good old standard methods
still
here.
good, yeah, the old.
These aren't double
OG
standards. They're
I
just
think.
OG
I think these are the
standards.
OGs,
Yeah. The 15-inch wheel.
Uh-huh.
Right on. Shout out to Method. You know, OG Method right here. This is the wheel that started it all right here, man. For those guys. And
Classic.
yeah. I got this little rock slider here.
Yeah, so you can see those frame stiffeners. We freaking spent a couple days just doing
Yeah,
that.
just
that
welding
was
that.
probably the biggest pain in the ass part of the build is just being like on our backs, grinding all the freaking paint and rust and getting it prepped to weld all these on.
But it's
That was
a
exciting.
huge
But yeah,
help
that
though,
was a-
right? I
that
mean,
was a-
it's like a necessity for these things.
If you're gonna drive it hard and if you want to beat on it, yeah, it's,
Yeah.
if you don't do that, these unibodies just will eventually start to fold in the middle.
Yikes. That's not good. Well, you got a nice skid plate here that houses your forward links, lower links.
Yep, that's all the Rubicon stuff that part of their package. I just modified it a little bit here because we had the stiffeners, so we ended up just welding part of it on instead of having it full bolt on.
Oh,
And It's
gotcha.
a little stronger that way too.
Right on.
Rear end is just, I think they're just Rubicon leaf springs too.
Okay. So Rubicon
Just
leafs.
all this stuff you can pretty much buy at 4-wheel parts.
Okay.
Bolted on for
Yeah.
the most part.
Any
Besides like this, obviously we have King shocks in the rear too, and that's what really makes it handle well.
That's cool. We made a nice little
Yeah, I
boot.
tried. I should have used some like stretchier material though, because the
This shock moves
moved and,
around.
yeah,
Yeah,
it tore it.
up.
Still helps keep dust out though.
What size shock is in the back?
12 inch, so it gets about 12 inches of travel on the rear and 10 in the front.
Okay. Not bad, dude. It's a 12-inch bypass,
Yeah, triple bypass.
2.5-inch body.
2.5, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
And then
see
you-
it, you can kind of see it in here if you want.
Yeah, we'll check out the interior in a second. Little custom exhaust piece.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys routed. You guys made your own exhaust too. While you were there.
Well, we took like a header on Amazon that we cut up and kind of modified to work for.
Oh, really? Right on.
Yeah, there's this little tiny race
there.
muffler here.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
it
it just
comes
sinks up
up.
under the floor right there. So is the cat, high flow cat too.
Oh, nice. And then what's the rear end? It's just a
It's
factory.
actually, it's a Ford 8.8.
Oh, an
Out of
8.8,
Out
okay.
of an Explorer, it has disc brakes.
Hell yeah.
We put 488 gears in it, and
That's a good axle, huh?
Yeah, it's actually a really good axle for the Jeeps.
Yeah.
It's a lot stronger than the factory ones that come in it.
I had a Ranger with a built 8.8 in it, and I sold it to a guy with an XJ because he wanted to upgrade to the 8.8.
Popular slot. The width is.
Yeah, the width is good. Yeah, and then mine had disc brakes and 488s and a true track and everything. So
Yep.
heck yeah, right on.
Put the different yoke on it, drive shaft bolts right up, and it's a nice upgrade.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, well let's get into the interior in this thing. So you guys kept most of everything stock. This is pretty cool.
Kept the stock dash. It didn't go back in all the way like I wanted it to, but it's close enough.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's mostly the gauge cluster. I didn't realize how close the gauge cluster was to that dash bar.
Oh,
And then we put everything back in. I had to try to make it go back in there, but
oh, dang
what
it.
it is.
Is what it is. It works, right?
yeah, we got it in.
Cool, dude.
That's
Three-seater.
what happens on a time crunch. You don't think of everything.
Right, yeah. You got 15 days to
Yeah.
build. Dude, this is like a pretty stout, gnarly cage. Did
Yeah,
you guys add anything to this afterwards?
This was all done
Dang.
on Hoonigan Build and Battle. You can see
Wow.
the whole process if you tune into that on YouTube.
Yeah, look at this cage, guys. I mean, this is like how long?
all-
So how long did this take? A couple days? 3 days? 4 days?
It was about a week of the build.
Okay,
While
just the
I did a lot
cage.
of the cage stuff while Blake was
Working
kinda
on other
working
stuff.
on other aspects.
Gotcha,
of it.
makes sense. Dang, nice work though, dude. This thing's like
Yeah, it's all
full blown,
8.75
full blown
chromoly.
desert cage in here.
They have it all ties down through the unibody and into the frame stiffeners too.
Okay.
As you can see on the front.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, with the way you do through driving this thing, I definitely see why so much time was invested.
Right. Yeah, in the cage. Yeah.
And you know,
That's a good idea.
When we were building this, Hoonigan was like psyching us all up. They're like, dude, that course is gonna be gnarly. You guys better be ready. So we were like, we better build this thing. Like, we don't want to die. dude.
Right,
We
right.
better build this thing like strong in case something happens. So. Down,
Heck
dude.
yeah.
No cutting corners.
Yeah. Right.
Putting the cage back in or whatever.
That's great.
whatever we need to do.
What the hell?
Trunk open.
Hey, your trunk's open, dog.
I know, dude. It's because I got a big old rod back there.
Gotta race
What you
it.
guys doing over here, man?
Hey, we're filming an episode on this thing. Come over here and help us.
The good old hammerhead, she's still alive.
She's still alive.
She's a tank.
Hey, started first try.
What?
Started first try, started right up.
Yeah, she's a tank.
That's what he's like.
Undefeated.
Well, we were just going over the interior. So we got a nice rugged intercom in here, a manual transmission, manual transfer case, which is nice. PRP seats, harnesses, 3-seater. Can anybody actually fit back there?
Oh yeah, it's spacious. You can fit back there.
I think I have sat back there actually.
Yeah, King of the Hammers.
Okay, cool, man. Well, interior looks great. We're just talking about how you guys did such a great job on this thing, man, in 15 days.
It's
It's
crazy.
insane.
It was crazy, man. I don't even know if we could repeat that, like, honestly, with how much we had to overcome and accomplish.
Custom tail light, king tail light.
Nice.
No big deal.
Well, you gotta see
Holding it all
on this
together,
side.
man.
Pretty much holding.
Holding it on straight up.
I don't even
You
know
can
how it happened.
Check out this side. This is the.
So how come the front bumper was painted but the rear bumper's not painted?
Well, I built this later actually. This is probably the only thing I did after.
Oh, after the fact?
Afterwards, and then I never powder coated it. Well, Blake ripped it off one time.
I don't know what you're talking about. I might have.
It was bolted through like the unibody, and then he freaking tried to tow somebody, and it just
Oh, just
pulled the
pulled.
whole
Oh
thing
my
off.
god.
We haven't even taken the front Curry sway bar off to see what it's really capable of doing. Being leaf still, I mean, it still has its advantages and disadvantages, but it still works phenomenal. It's like all around, this is the budget package build for jumping, smashing, crawling.
All around.
All around.
Jeeping.
Jeeping to the extreme. Okay, so in the back here, so the cage continues. Here's the shocks, guys. Triple bypass, right on piggyback reservoir.
Yep. These bolt through the unibody to the shackle hangers.
Oh, okay.
For the
Cool.
springs too.
Got your nice
in.
custom tire mount. That shit ain't going nowhere. It's good. Hell yeah.
Got the custom battle wound right here from the Hoonigan yard.
Oh, the wound.
We're trying to pop that back out, but it doesn't want to come out. So
This thing
Staying-
was,
it's
the
there to
body
stay.
was freaking mint, and then he hits this thing, you know?
Well, and then Blake backs the trailer into it with the door open and rips the front door off.
You guys are just abusive to this poor thing, man.
I do remember that now that you bring it up. I totally remember that.
This poor girl, man.
That's
She
why.
just used and abused.
That's why this door you have to really.
See the motor?
Oh yeah, let's pop the hood on this bad boy. Hey, so Mike said he did some stuff to his motor. You guys done anything to this motor yet?
Yeah, we just replaced the motor mounts because we have wood motor mounts.
Well, no, this is Darren's old motor, dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is
up one
Parsons.
more.
Parsons hooked it up. When he did his LS swap, ours blew up. And this is Darren's Parsons, like 260K on it. Me and I think Cowboy did the swap. It's been charging. It's got a little blow by, but whatever. The rear man seal leaks right on the exhaust. I mean,
Backfire makes it sound like a race car.
Yeah.
it does.
But yeah, you can see the cage actually comes through the firewall too.
Yeah, right on.
It goes down into like the coil mount, and this is like the bump stop tube that ties all in together.
Cool.
Removable cross brace, so you can get to the valve cover still.
There's a lot of room in these too. So like,
Yeah. Well, it's nice having a
Six.
nice straight six. Yeah, you got tons of room on the sides.
that's why like there's people like.
This is the best upgrade you can do on these things right here. These motor mounts, they're like $100.
That guy?
Brown Dog makes those.
Brown dog.
What's the
But-
what's the difference there? Like a Delrin
Well,
bushing or
it's-
something?
Instead of the big old rubber thing that lets it flex all over the place,
Yeah.
these make it super solid.
Okay.
Especially if you have a manual transmission, then you don't get that shifter slop back and forth all the time. Like,
Gotcha.
Like the Rangers are notorious for too.
Yeah,
Blow
yeah,
motor
for sure.
mounts.
Yeah, yeah.
We were talking about the bumper and the plates. You remember what the
Oh yeah. You
company
remember where
is
the
it?
bumpers came from?
Yeah, Hooligan off road.
Hooligan off road.
Hooligan. See the brass knuckles, dude?
Yeah, I've seen the brass
If
knuckles,
you're a
but
hooligan, you got brass knuckles on you.
yeah, okay.
Yada yada.
Sweet little K&N intake on this thing.
Yep.
What's the horsepower on this bad boy? You know?
Probably like 169.
At least
And then to the wheels,
Probably like
69.
it gains horsepower through this drivetrain.
Yeah, there's so much sex through the drivetrain. It's just awesome.
What are you spinning there? What's up?
One little trick
electric fan?
for you Jeep owners. This is just like the stock AC fan. If you don't have AC anymore, you can connect it to a switch in the cab, and if you run this sucker, usually it will solve your overheating problems that these things always have.
Oh, okay.
You just have this thing running
So
all the
this
time.
along with the clutch fan.
Hey, somebody wants to talk to you guys right now.
Hey!
Oh, what's up, Blake? What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Michael?
Do you have any questions about the undefeated XJ?
What kind of hot rod you got in that thing?
260K miles, inline 6, brother.
That'll work perfect. What kind of conditioner do you use?
I just wipe grease straight off the engine and just let it just become one.
Yeah. I'm gonna give that a shot.
Yeah, it'll work great for the mustache.
I think you should try
What's
ATF.
Up, guys? How are you doing? What are you calling for?
We're trying to set up a rematch is what's going
I
on.
was in character. Should it not be in character?
I just hosed her off. She's ready.
Juicing, dude. Nice and patina.
Kevin, when you say she's ready, what do you mean? You ready for a race? Ready for a rematch?
Oh, we're ready, man. We're born ready.
Yep, all 4 of us have to participate.
All right, I'll be there. All right.
Name the time,
Kevin will
name
be
the place.
there.
Yep.
It's Thursday. All right.
You got 2 months, boys, and then it's happening.
We'll do some update
All right.
episodes.
Yeah,
Let's go win.
they're gonna have to come film an update on you guys and your Explorer.
You better get that thing ready, dude.
Prep,
Yeah.
We're gonna do a prep.
We got some
series.
tricks up our sleeve.
You're
Yeah.
gonna need those tricks.
All right, boys.
All right, guys,
All right,
boys,
talking to you.
it's set. So shall it be written, so shall it be done. It's on, baby. It's on.
All right.
Later, later, dude.
Catch you later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
So just to update you guys. So we did an episode with Mike, the Intimidator, and
It wasn't very intimidating.
yeah, I don't know if it was very intimidating, but they were talking about meeting up with Blake and Kevin again. So I think the time is upon us. I don't know when or where, but apparently 2 months at a water park.
Whatever.
We'll find out.
It'll happen. It'll happen. We appreciate you guys letting us come and check it out and sharing it with us. And
These Jeeps are definitely miles per mile, man.
Yeah.
You get a lot of bang for your buck. You can have a lot of fun in these things for a minimal amount of work and investment. Compared to the full-blown pre-runners and stuff. So just trying to get out in the
100%.
desert, man. Find yourself a Jeep Cherokee. Have a good time.
Well, right on, dudes. Thank you so much
Later, dude.
for showing
guys.
us the build
Thanks for
and
coming by.
calling Michael Cox and setting it up, dude. Hell yeah, it's going down, baby.
It's the people.
game
The
time
people
now.
want to know. Oh, you guys had questions.
Dr. Drevin Evil, Cheezola. Out of all the builds, what are you most proud of, and which terrifies?
Which one terrifies you the most?
Oh yeah, okay, terrifies you the most.
Yeah,
In their own way.
special in their own ways.
Which one scares you the most?
Death boat.
Yeah,
The death boat,
definitely the
for
death
sure.
boat.
I won't even ride in the death boat.
You've seen what we've done.
Yeah. Blake's like, hey man, hop in. I'm like, nah, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I'm cool.
Dave Rodriguez says, did he enjoy his truck more than this build?
It's hard to pick one or the other. I think overall my truck probably, just because it's smoother and it's more plush, but this one's just like a different type of fun, different type of driving
Right,
style.
right.
I mean, they're both just a lot of fun. So
Kind of a little more careless.
you can't really,
Yeah.
Oh, like to where you feel like a little
no,
more
did you
free.
not see my
my
Honestly-
entry in that thing? They're all fun.
I
Did
feel
you
like
get that?
in my Ranger I can be more
Tight.
careless because I'm not worried about the bigger holes and stuff. You just drive. You don't have to worry about the terrain so much. Where this, you're constantly judging the terrain, kind of like on a dirt bike. Where can I double this whoop, or do I have to check up more and kind of roll through it, or can I really floor it and just triple send it?
Yeah. So basically, they're
There's a little
both
bit more
yeah. They're both
There's a little
fun,
more
but they're-
thinking going on in
yeah.
this thing, trying to calculate. So
they're both fun, but they're different styles of
it's a
driving.
different style, yeah.
Yeah. Right on. A.stall says, do the front bypasses hit the tires or frame during suspension cycle?
Negative.
Negative.
I don't believe so.
I didn't see any marks on them.
I mean,
Let's check that.
the coils.
Maybe
The
right
coil
here.
spring sometimes hit the frame. On this side, you can see when it swings over, there's a little bit of rubbage on there, but the shocks never hit anything though.
So A-stall, no. How about this one? Do Brandon, the bassist, asks, do race cars only have one mirror?
This one, yes.
Only if you rip off the other one, then yes, you're looking.
Smurf said, will he sell it?
In the near future, possibly.
Possibly.
Everything's for sale for the right price.
There it is, right there. It's true.
Dylan Prieto said, when did the fascination with sharks come into play?
Sharks have always been cool.
I mean, you can't doubt that.
It's like T-Rexes and sharks when you're a kid, right?
Yeah, right?
They're just elusive and they.
The two things my kid is obsessed with: dinosaurs and sharks.
Good call.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just a lifelong addiction.
Brandon, the bassist, asked again, why isn't there a passenger mirror? Is that for weight reduction? You already answered this, so you knocked it off, right?
Yeah, I was tired of it just hanging and dragging on the door every time we'd go grab it.
So you just ripped
I
it off.
Cut it off.
Nice. There's your explanation.
We'll make some
Brandon.
race mirrors maybe for it.
That was all the questions. So thanks again, guys.
If you guys have more questions for these dudes about this build, go ahead and hit us in the comments below or hit them up on social media. They're really good with interacting with their platform and answering questions and responding to comments and all that kind of stuff. And finally, to end it, if you guys enjoy what we're doing on this channel, please, like I said, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, so we can continue doing what we're doing and bring you guys awesome content. With that, thanks again, boys.
Thank you.
We love you so much, and it feels so good to be in SD again. It's been a few weeks, but we want to support our homies and our core dudes as much as we possibly can. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode and supporting the channel, supporting the brand. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.